Well, that seems to be working okay. Okay, oh, thank you very much. So there's £2 more there, whoever I owe £2 to. Great. Marvellous. Right, let's make a start. Right. So you should be able to see my hands and feet. That's great. Okay, so let's just have the feet shoulder width apart. Have the head floating up and have the weight seesaw down. Are you coming down? That's the job. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing here. I've turned it down, but if I let you work out the heating, that would be marvellous. I'm just going to open this door a tad. Oh, and that will let a bit of. Yeah. I think the history people, because they sit very still. That's right. When they're talking about the art history. So if they don't have the heating on, they're very upset. Yes. But we're doing like hot yoga today. Hot yoga. So here we go. We'll just start with this. Breathe in. So leave it open slightly because we're boiling it. Breathe in out. There is some breathing. Oh, very good. Breathe in. There we go. We'll move this away from you. So you have to fall into my chair. So I left Sophie a message saying that the people who came to my class came through word of mouth and not Facebook. So I've got a new class started in sewing that's happening every Monday lunchtime. And it's more for people, it's mostly sitting down using the rubber band things. And she said, it's fine, I'll put it all over the internet and on Facebook. And I thought, well, the sorts of people that would be attracted to that style of class need things called posters. So I've got to get. What is that? Well, these days they're all using the TikToks and Instagrams on it. So I think what she was possibly thinking was maybe the grandchildren of these people would get in touch with them. So here, look, there's a thing happening. But yeah.
But now you've had your first class, there'll be more word of mouth because the people that came will tell other people.
Well, you brought all of them, apart from one person. We turned up by accident because her daughter worked at a sports centre who'd heard about it because they'd seen the Facebook post. So I've got to get in touch with.
So let's make sure we have somebody in there.
Well, otherwise it would just be you. We couldn't have had a tea break because the tea in the Scout Hut is awful. So I bought a decaf tea and coffee because they're actually saying caffeine is not good for you either. So I've got that ready for next week.
Yeah. Well, I think might be well enough next week.
That's good.
Because there was another one going to come which wasn't well enough.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's fine. So the first class of that is free. And it's mostly sitting down, but it was still quite hard work, especially when we use those rubber bands. I might see if Sophie's got some weaker rubber bands, because I think those red ones, although they're supposed to be quite thin, I think we need something a bit less. So we're just going forwards and back. So what you want to do is tune into the feet. And we're just very slowly rocking. So next Thursday and Friday, I'm spending 2 days with the big honcho from China.
Which big honcho?
Grand Master Chen Wang. He's the guy who's leading. This is the style that he is the head boss of the entire style. Although he will be retiring at some. Well, he was supposed to have retired, and then he's 81 now, and then he decided to not retire because he was having too much fun. So he went on a world tour again. Retire. You don't really retire with Tai Chi, you just keep teaching.
Do they have any retirement in Chen?
Sort of. My friend Fred Howe, he was in Taiwan, but it's a similar kind of similar culture in some well, they both do martial arts, and he'd been doing martial arts.
It's social security, isn't it?
The politics might be different, but the people are pretty. In terms, well, the martial arts people, there's a lot of similarities. But he was a maths teacher, and then he retired, and then the Taiwanese government. Then after he retired from maths, he's now employed by the Taiwanese government to teach Tai Chi. So there we are. So
But that's Taiwan and China might say we're not quite the same.
they're not the same, no. But I think politically, I think China wants to be Taiwan to be part of China or something, and Taiwan wants to be on its own. That's as far as I understood. But and then yeah, the guys that do things like the lineage holders, they don't really retire, because even if they're not teaching, they're asked to kind of go and do things, open things, and so. But yeah, their take on retirement in Taiwan was quite interesting, because it was like, oh, you've stopped teaching maths now. Now you can teach Tai Chi, because they knew he was a Tai Chi master. Right, off you go and do that. So we're just going forwards and back. Now, when you're going forwards, what you want to do is gently draw the toes in, and then use the toes to almost push you to back, but not too far. So you're doing it in a way that you're doing it to the point where you're almost leaving the ground with the front of the back of the foot, but not quite. So it's just at that point where if you went further, it would lift off, but you're keeping it from that point. So you want to draw your chin in. I'll come a bit closer for the people watching at home. Draw your chin in. So I'm not sure when this video will actually go out, because I've not been able to upload my latest Tai Chi videos. So we're all breathing. So it's taken me 3 days so far to get maybe a third of what I need to do. And it's very tedious. Excellent. Now we're going to do the weight in the middle of the foot, and we're just transferring the weight from one side to the other. So we just and we are all breathing. So just gently breathing out. And just while you're doing this, imagine the muscles of the body just softening and letting go. So this is a very good way of getting really in tune. So what we're doing is we're training our brain to notice the feet a bit more. That's the plan. I really liked that class. I thought it was brilliant. So, and because it's council funded, it only costs £4. But I was doing the first class was free. So whoever comes for the first time, they're not having to. I think that's fair, especially because it's funded. So. When that's what we used to do at Keep Active Ely until the council, the funding was only for a certain amount of time. So we're having to fund ourselves. So that's a £5, but you can do up to 2 lots of physical activity, and you get a nice long tea break with proper tea and coffee and chocolate and proper biscuits. So, you know, these things are very important. So yeah, we haven't got the music today because, if I put the music on, that would, we wouldn't work. Sorry. Yeah.
It's the people
So,
that own you must take
I'm-
care of.
Exactly, I'm saving up for a new laptop now.
What's happened to it?
Well, it's old, it's 10 years old now, and although because I've used it so much, now let's just feel that. It needs some repairing, but if they can't repair it until I've got rid of a lot of stuff. Basically, it's got to, because of all the things I've downloaded, the Tai Chi videos and the music stuff.
What you want to do is look around and see if you can find someone. There are firms out there. that you can get the
Refurbish.
computer on.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
then
a
you pop
reconditioned
up
one.
and it goes back and it doesn't cost you anything.
That's right, yeah. So I'm just looking at a reconditioned second hand.
They're
just as good as a new one. Yeah. Well, it's like, I'm not gonna buy a brand new car. I'm not gonna buy a brand new computer just because I have to take it outside and it gets rain, so it's not,
You've not had it 10 years, have you?
no, I had it 5 years. I got it right at the beginning of lockdown. I got given a laptop, that I was using. And then it was about 2020, because I realised that the laptop I had was so old, it wasn't really doing.
Yeah.
So, and then my duo buddy, my folk duo buddy, Martin, he got exactly the same model as what I got.
Yeah.
But because I use mine a lot more, and
Yeah.
it's, things wear out. It's a bit like with cars. If you use a car hardly at all, even 10 years' time, it would be fine. Whereas if you use a car all the time, it's going to ruin it fast. So it's the same kind of thing. So nice and tall.
Yeah, it's pretty essential for what you do, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and then go round the other way. So,
So is that shop that you got it from,
yeah,
is that still going?
I don't know, because what I'm going to do, there's a shop, a corner shop near where my other half lives in London, and they're brilliant.
I got mine online, I didn't do it, he did it for me, but it's reconditioned down and it was fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at reconditioning that. I have to use a Mac because of the music and the video editing.
So yours is on that?
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know.
No, I have to have a pretty powerful machine for that. That's good. Okay, and then tiny turn. So just notice the breath as it comes in, notice the breath as it comes out. Ah. And then just very gentle bouncing, so not too much. So you're releasing the lower back. And then shape. And then we're going gently up, 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 up. I'm really looking forward to it. But I was looking at some of the nicer hotels, but I can't afford them, so I'm gonna have to go back to the cheaper hotel. It's all right, it's just that when you have the breakfasty bit, the eggs taste like, then it's like you can bounce the scrambled eggs, it's like this. Because I got, when I was in Newcastle, when I was performing at the Jazz Thing, they put us up in this like four-star hotel thing, or three and a bit. Really, it was really nice. And the breakfast was great. Really good.
So is this in London or Reading, or where are you going?
I'm going to Reading. He's actually come over from China to Reading. I don't know if he's in other places, I've not heard. He's kind of just doing it for fun now, so.
I just wondered if Reading was any cheaper than London for hotels.
Yeah, it is. It's my, I mean, in London, I don't stay at a hotel, I stay at a friend's floor or house, or, you know, done that before. And then we'll just do this one. So like this, go like this. So not too much.
Maybe change.
Yes. You're doing very well. Tune into the arm. That's it. Tune into the arm. And then we're going to go like this. So we breathe in. Breathe out. Really like that. It just feels lovely. And let go. Brilliant. So I went to Eli's class. So twice a week, Eli now teaches his online class. So he teaches for an hour on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. And then what he does, he do half an hour of stretching. Oh, it was wonderful. I loved it. So I'm going to try and do it again on Thursday, do an hour. I'm not really bothered about what we do, really. I just love the stretching. It's really, really good. So for the hips and for the all sorts, it's great. Okay, and then what we'll do, we better do our squats. So I will just show this to you. So you can do degrees of it. So you can go like this, and then up that way, and just do a small one. You can go down a bit more, and if you go into a full squat like this, but you want your knees in line with the toes. So we'll just yeah. So I've been told to practice my squatting, but you don't have to go all the way down because none of us are 38 anymore. Eli is only 38. So, but Eva, she's 76, she does full squats. So, and Simon, the exercise specialist, says do squats. So this is what, so I've added them back in. Okay. One more, that's it, we just do that. And then what we do is we go like this, up and down, up and taking the side view. So I'm still looking forwards. Up and down, up. Once more for the children, up. Marvellous. Isn't it? That Master Z gone. Question. Yes.
My bottom goes back when I do that.
Yeah, watch.
Otherwise, do it on the pallet.
It needs to go back.
Right, so we're not trying to straight back.
So, well, you are straight back, but the back's
Right, you're
lengthening,
bending forward.
but you're bending forward, so there
Right,
has to be,
Fine.
if your bottom was, no, that wouldn't work.
No.
So it's like that. So it's like you're about to pounce onto somebody, and then you come up like that. But the smaller version is you like that, and then up. So when you're doing Monkey King, which is a similar body mechanic, you're going down to here, look, and then back. So when we do the Monkey King, it goes back, and then you just go down, 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 down. Like when you're sitting on a, yeah, I'll do the fancy chair. We just had that in case, like when you're sitting on the chair. So you feel the back of the chair. You're doing a squat. So look, I can just hover there. Then I sit down. Up. And then I up, back, up. You can go up and down really slowly in the chair. And then you sink. So the slower you do it, when you practice your sit to stand, try it fast, but also do it super duper slow motion. Really, really slow. So, and I always feel for don't sit down until you can feel the chair on the back of both legs. Because then you'll know you're in the right spot. And I go, slow, 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 slow. Up, up, up. You have one foot slightly in front. And then you lean forward and really engage. Then you come up and settle. I mean, you can try it even slower than that, and that will really work your muscles. You can also do up and down fasties. So when I do the squatting with Eli, he'll also don't do this. I'm just showing you for illustrative purposes. So he'll come up like that, and then he'll come down up, or he'll but you'll actually do it really fast as well, because then that works your cardio. Yeah, don't do too many, because now notice your pulse. Wow. But actually, for strengthening, for general strength, I personally think slower is better for the squats. And then Eva says squats. Everyone can be squatting. And then the other thing that I've been doing with my nieces, although they're 10, is we've been like this, and we've been walking around the kitchen like that. So, yeah, duck walking, if you can do it. And then they can actually run like that. I can't run like that. But I'm working with, I'm seeing them on Thursday, and then what we like to do, we like to walk around and chat like this. And you can jump, you can, I'm not as fast as them, but that's what I'm working at the moment, because it's all.
So how's the splits?
Let's see. I can get to there. I'm not as good as my nieces. I can do that one, and I can also do. You start like that, and then you go like that. I can get to there.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there, but I'm not as good as. I better do one the other side. So yeah, the splits. I mean, that's not as necessary as. So I do this exercise. Because that's the one with the hips.
Yeah.
And then you just smash and straighten that out, and then straighten that out. But let's watch this come on. Yeah, so mobility, very important. Okay. Let's do this one. Me like. So like this, like that. Turn the foot out. Keep it's a bit like Usain Bolt. And then you come up. turn the foot out, transfer. This works your legs and stretches the,
Imagination.
stretches your back a bit. But you could do this in the Olympics when you've won. So this is a new one. It's good, isn't it? There we go. I quite like that one. And you can feel it merging your legs, can't you? Okay, let's do nice things. That's enough of that.
You know when you do the squats,
Yeah.
I can feel it really in my calf muscle.
Yeah.
Is that where?
It's different in different people. I mean, as you develop and get better at doing them, you'll notice the pain and tightness moves around the leg. We've got that to look forward to. I'm really selling it, aren't I? So let's, here we go. So, oh, thank you for that. Oh, what relief. That's just like, oh, good. Oh, that's so much nicer than all that. But the thing is, having strong legs, it's just worth it for, you know, getting in and out of baths, getting in and out of cars, getting up and down stairs. And also for your bone strength, you know, by all those, we've improved our strength just by doing that. So we're just relaxing. That's it. And at least with the door open, it's a bit bad for the environment, isn't it? Flying birds. So let's just practice our weight shift. Practice the weight shift. That's transferring the weight. So there's an intentional and deliberate transfer of the weight. And it's got a kind of meditative quality to it. I mean, when big Master Chen, when he's coming, Master Chen, everyone around called him Master Chen because he wasn't, when he first started coming out to the country, he wasn't a Grand Master. He was just a Master Chen because there was one of the other Chens who was the head Chen. And then it's like almost like and then it passes on. And usually it's the one that's the best is then given the lineage holder kind of title. So Master Chen, he's just very serene and very. You just feel really nice when you're around him. You just feel really good. So put the like this. I'll come a bit closer for the people at home. So it goes down. Now you transfer the weight. Now this comes palm out, and this is palm up. It's like offering something. So you want to keep this sensation of intent and awareness right at the ends of the fingers. So there's actually acupuncture points at the ends of the fingers. So they all correspond to different organ meridians. So it's worth keeping that awareness through the fingertips. That's it. So when you lift this arm up, it's very tempting to put it out of, you want the shoulder in line, so you want to drop it. You want to drop it as it comes up. Drop the shoulder as it comes up and come down. Up. That's it. Down. That's much better. So it's soft, smooth and slow. And actually when you're doing so point your fingers forward. Fingers forward, that's it. Fingers forward. Both sets of fingers are pointing forward. So forward, i.e. front. This is the front. So the fingers point to the front. Down. Seeing the hips down. So fingers are still pointing to the front. So look at where your fingers are pointing. That is the way they're pointing, whether it's palm up or palm down or palm out to the side. This is forward. And then you do it forward. That's it. That's much better, yeah. So the amount of subtlety getting the things pointing in the right way, it's quite, even on any level, it's very tricky. So there were guys that were there that have been teaching 45 years, teaching. And they were getting it slightly wrong still. They were still getting it wrong, and he was having to do. And when you're at that level, you can really see the differences. So it's quite, yeah. Okay, now we'll let the arms go. Now we're going to go into cat stance. We just sink down. And step. It doesn't matter, you can do heel toe or toe heel, it doesn't really matter. It kind of depends on how you personally work. At the moment, because I've gone out a bit more, I'm doing heel toe. But I think for the shorter ones, it tends to be toe heel. Because I'm going out a long way. Then I transfer the weight. And then you want to be upright. So this is like head floating, weight sinking. So there's like a stretch. Like this. And then we do the flying birds, because I was noticing the absolutely delightful, especially in reach, bird song, really good bird song in reach. My other half was whinging that there's no cocktail bar. I went, this is reach. Well, it opens on Wednesday, though. It's not open. Oh, good, I'll go to the pub. No, you won't. It's not Wednesday yet. You'll have to. What shall I do? Well, look at the scenery and listen to the cow. It's just funny. Very funny. That's it. So we go down, transfer. Very good. So make sure, if you just go back to this one, so make sure when you're doing it with the stepping, that you're not lifting your arms too much. You're keeping them nice and relaxed and understated, and then we're going like this, you see. So it's all the same. We're not kind of going, ah! You know, that's different. That's a different move. That's a different move. Doing the panic move doesn't work. So you want to relax more, because the body likes to, when something different is thrown at it, it likes to go automatically into fight flight. It just does it. And that's good, because it means when there is something after you, you know what to do. No. But you have to remind the body that no, this is just a new move, and we're trying something different, and we just need to relax. Just relax. That's it. That's much better. Marvelous. That's great. That's much better. Any questions on that? Let's do more silk breathing, because it murders the legs. So again, you can do it sitting down, do it standing up. This. We'll be doing a lot of it. So start with your right hand out, weight on your right foot. Now turn, drop the right hand down. Transfer the weight, it tucks under. So the way big Master Chen does it, he does it like this. The way baby Master Chen, he does it all like that. But I'm doing the big, his daddy, I'm doing what his daddy does.
Sorry, I didn't see the difference.
So the small Master Chen, he has the hand more like this. Eva and Grandmaster Chen has the hand more like that.
Oh,
So it's
once
good,
he's got the
something.
fingers pointing forward.
So what he does is he kind of scoops underneath like this. So the fingers lead the way, and then the thumb leads the way at the top. There's a lot more to it than this, but I've missed the subtlety, so this will have to do. So you want to come across and turn. Come in and turn. And we're all breathing. Marvelous. Okay, and try that the other side with the left hand. So transfer the weight. turn away. So it's a little turn, it's not a huge one. Transfer, so you square on, and then you turn to the corner. And then what I do when I turn, I make sure my knee is still pointing with the toe points. And then like that. So we're going to try the zigzag step. I'll show from the diagonal. So you're starting feet together, then you heel toe, transfer the weight, come in, heel toe. So that's forward. That's forward. And then back, toe heel. Transfer, come in, toe heel. So I'll show you the toe heel. Toe heel. So we'll do six and six. So we'll do 6 steps forward, 6 steps back. So I'll start here. So start with a cat stance. So feet in. And then just look at your alignment of the spine. So float head, sink the hips. Relax the shoulders with a heel toe. Transfer the weight. Step in. 1, 3, 4. Oh, I'm going out of shot. Never mind. 5. That's it. And 6. And then wait. Wait for a bit. Just get your alignment. So think of the alignment of the spine. Relax the shoulders, nice and relaxed and soft. Looking forward. Listening behind and above. Now you step out and back. Toe. Then the heel. Keep your weight forward when you put the heel down. Now you sink the weight back. Draw the foot in. Toe. Heel. Transfer. Step. Toe. Heel. Transfer. Step. Toe. Heel. Whoops. Transfer. Step. So don't be in a hurry to go backwards. Put the foot backwards. Put the whole foot down. Then move your whole body backwards. And then, yeah. Nice. Any questions on that stepping pattern? No, excellent. Okay, for fun, we're going to just try one hand. 1, 2.
Can you just talk us through what we're doing?
Yeah, just join in, join in. Don't worry about doing it, just do something. Just try your best. We'll explain it in a bit. Just have a bash. Have a bash at it. Yeah. Keep bashing.
It's so good when you tell us when to move that way.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just try it. Right, this is just we need to find out where we're at first. So just do something and see, doesn't matter what it is. Just so focus on the feet. Yeah, we'll explain it in a minute, but it's just we've got to establish what our baseline is. And it's the same arm. I'm just doing the same arm. Then I'm not having to worry too much about it. We'll do the other arm in a minute. Okay. Now put the other foot forward. Now we're doing the other arm, just for fun. And we'll explain it in a bit. Just feel what it feels like. Open. close, open. So marvellous, and then we're going backwards for fun, which is just for fun. So. Fantastic. So the footwork is the same. Up, up, down, down, up. We'll just do 4, just to remind ourselves of the footwork. So this is like the foundation that is built, and now we go backwards. So the trick is not to be too much of a hurry to move your weight. Get the foot first, then the weight. Foot, weight. Foot, weight. So I think we should try backwards a bit more than forwards. Backwards is a bit trickier, isn't it? So let's do that a bit more. I'll do it from, actually I won't do it from the diagonal, you can't see it. I'll do it from the front. So have a cat stance. Now step back and out to the side. Put your foot there, put your toe there. Now keeping the weight forward, put the whole foot down. So you can feel the foot, feel the foot. Now you transfer the weight back. Now you draw the foot in. So you've got to take your time to get each stage separate. Toe, hold foot, transfer, pull in. Toe or toes, hold foot, transfer, draw in. Toes, hold foot, transfer, draw in. So that's where you need to be doing that. And then we're just doing silk reading number 1 with the arm randomly. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? There's always one side that feels more natural and feels more comfortable than the other. It's just one of those awkward, annoying things. So one of the useful things when you're doing the intentional stepping, intentional specific stepping, it's good training for your balance. It will help improve your balance by doing that, and that's a very useful thing to have, especially these days, you know, with the massive long queues and, you know, waiting. Was it 48 hours before you got to see someone? Wow, and then they have special nurses that are specifically for the corridor. I mean, that's amazing. Do you know, I would absolutely love to pay more tax. I'd be very happy to pay more tax if they could fix things. I've no problem if it's being put to good use, not if it's being squandered. But just amazing. So now that
Paying £100 million for the back tunnel, so it's a bit less for the NHS.
for the what?
NHS.
Yeah,
we're not
The back tunnel.
just that all I've been.
Yeah,
Very lucky.
we are very
It could
lucky,
be
but
better.
yeah, I mean, Denmark, my friend, because they have very high tax in Denmark, very high tax, and they're always complaining about it, but
Do they?
yeah,
The
comparatively,
Danish were one of the happiest nations.
they are, because they have an excellent NHS, they don't have to pay for anything,
Yeah, and
because they pay it in the tax.
yeah,
and
free
they've got
school
very-
meals, so
They've got
lots of
very good social things, and that's why they're happier, because they're being looked after. They're looking after each other. So I think it might be worth, you know, having a bit of a, personally, I'd be
Yeah,
very.
no, I agree. I think we're all on the same side, you know, but.
Well, some people don't think so, and that's why.
I think, sorry, not in Greenland, because the Danes don't treat the Inuit.
They're not treating the Inuit very well, no, the Inuit,
They want to be free of debt.
I think so.
And certainly not the US.
I think so, because the people that were there first, they really know the country and they understand a lot of, you know, so I agree with that too. Yeah, they need to start at work. Which one?
Denmark.
Yeah.
No, I don't know enough, I think so. But anyway, let's, so watch, so I step. And then when I draw the foot in, that's when, hang on, how did I do this? 1, How did we do it? Hang on. Oh, I've got the wrong hand, hang on.
Got the wrong hand.
Yeah, hang on, let me. Oh, that's it, yeah. I was doing the wrong hand. It's hard, isn't it? And in. So I do one foot step out is out, and 1 foot step out is in. So we go out, in. So it's 2 steps per cycle. Out, in. So it's slower than, you can do it like that if you want, or you can go, yeah, I think that works better. Up, 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 up. Maybe try faster, that might go better. And try the other side. Up. Oh, so out step, then in, out. This is a bit faster because it might make more sense. Now we go backwards, 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 backwards. Yeah, it's very difficult. Excellent.
I'm moving my weight wrongly.
Don't worry about it. I mean, at least you're noticing. You could be in that state of blissful ignorance where you look completely different to what I'm doing, but you're doing it right. So that means you're progressing. Excellent. That's what I was told by my teacher. Okay, let's do doubles. So you can do that sitting down and stepping. You just move your feet like you're stepping, and that works.
I could do a little bit standing up.
So we'll do this.
Get that bit.
Yeah. You've got to pace yourself. When your legs get stronger, then you'll be able to do it for longer. But the fact is, you did a long time standing up, and it didn't bother you at all. You were much longer standing up before you needed to sit down than I've ever noticed since. You know, so this is good. This is all working. And you're more than meeting your 3 lots of exercise a week. So this is good. So this is all good. So now we just practice this body movement. Yeah, and do feel free. I'm very happy if people want to work on a specific thing. I want to break off and practice something. They're very welcome. That's all cool. That's all how you do traditionally. You're given stuff to work on. The teacher would be giving everybody separate things to do rather than everyone together. So wave hands like that. And then for fun, we're going to do stepping wave hands like that, just because we're messing with the brain. And then we go, uh-oh. Ah! There we go. See, it's simple. No, it's not. So the important thing is not to panic and to try something else, and it might go wrong, okay. But we're experimenting, so it doesn't really matter. You know, often experiments go horribly wrong, and it's all fine. You just do it again. So we just go for a nice little walk. You know, next time you're on your way to the cafe, and you can go to the cafe like this with all your friends. Wear white cheesecloth, and then everyone will think you're in a cult or something. Great. And we just go back. I'll show them the side. So I'm just. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. And just be very serene. So Grandmaster Chen, he's always so serene and moves. It just looks like it's the easiest thing in the world. So you can also fool people with them. That's great. Okay. Wow, that was. Were we looking at the Baton Gym in this one, the 8 strands of propane? Did you do this one? Does anyone remember? I can't remember. Okay, we're going to do the first movement of the health set, and we'll do another one next week. The one immediately after it is really hard work on the legs. We don't want to do that today. So we just do movement number 1. So I'll come a bit closer for the zoomy. You can't like this. You breathe in. You sit. Drop elbows. You breathe out. Stretch out. You breathe in, melt down the arm, melt, 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 melt. Breathe in. Breathe out, just let the arms rest. Do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out. It's called holding up the sky. Holding up the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we'll do the two easy movements from that first four movements. Breathe in. We'll do the owl after that. We'll do the wise owl. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we'll skip movements number 2 and 3 and go straight to movement number 4 because it's the other easy one in this half of the set. The wise owl looks around. So breathe in. You're a beautiful owl. Breathe out. Breathe in. Actually, it's only tawny owls that go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, that's so nice. Lovely. Beautiful owl wings. One more time, it's like that's great. Oh, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Any questions? So that's two movements from a very old set, of thousands of years old. Although this is the latest version, this is the latest edition of it. So yeah, let's. Okay, let's do silk reading number 2. So transfer the weight, turn, raise the palm, and relax the shoulder. Relax. And we come across. So I'm also wanting to teach that health set in this term. There's 8 movements, 8 strands of the brocade. And it's really nice health set, and you really feel, but the second movement and the third movement are a bit tricky. And movement number 7 is really character building, just to give you a bit of advance warning. So we're not in a hurry to learn it. Okay, that was so marvellous. Let's do the other arm. Like this. Now turn the waist. It's like a left forward yoke. I knew him, Horatio. And then we'll try the doubles. So this is the other way round. There we go. Wonderful, isn't that nice? There you go, so you're all experts. Marvellous. Okay, and then for fun, let's see, how's this going to work? Oh, that's too hard. I'll do the doubles. Yeah, I can't do it with a. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. As soon as you start thinking about it, you can't do it at all. And you can do that. That's it. Very good. So this will work your brain. And if you work your brain, you work your balance. You work your balance. right, right. And then, you know. Marvellous, look at that, aren't we good? So try and match, if I do it in super slow motion, look. Oh, it is a double thing per thing. So the movement is completed in 2 steps, in and out. I never noticed that before. And then for fun, you can go a bit faster. Whee, 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 whee. You do it really fast. Yeah, that's great. So you can do, yeah, I've done the cloud hands. We did slow, 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 super slow, super slow. And then we also go, and then we go slow again. Slow, 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 slow. Slow, 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 slow. Fast, 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 fast. It's great. Yeah, nice. Okay, I think that's melted everybody's brains successfully. So well done. That was nice. That was a good. Yeah. And have fun with your squatting. You can do squatting, assisted squatting using a chair to help you come back up and down again. You know, then you can go down a bit lower because you've got something to grab, or a window ledge, so you've got something to grab hold of. I mean, babies squatting all the time, babies, but they're not much less of a baby than a person, isn't there? So there's less of a baby to, because they can get their foot in their mouth. I was noticing there was a baby, and it picked up its foot, and it put its tongue, and I thought, wow, and I tried, and I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
6, but I haven't been able to put my toe in my mouth since I was 16.
Oh, maybe do some stretching and see if you can get it back. No, that would be a neat trick, wouldn't it? A neat party trick. You know, you're at a nice demure tea party, go, look what I can do, everybody. That's great. They'd be jealous.
So the wall of the pub when I got down on the floor to play the shot game on Boxing Day.
Well done. Good job. I approve of frightening people by doing things they don't think you can do. I think that's a very good idea. Yeah, so yeah, I was the baby, they can do all this because they're very flexible and open to yeah. So I'll let you know how my splits things go. I mean, really, I'd rather than splits, it's more squatting and having nice stretched muscles than the splits is kind of showing off. My well, my martial arts teacher, when he was younger, he could do all the splits and he could do high kicks and stuff. He's had to have 2 new hips.
Well, there you go.
And he's having to have his shoulders as well. Whereas my teachers that have been teaching Tai Chi and don't do the splits, they've got all the same hips and shoulders they've had since they were young.
So don't do the splits.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do something to get more stretchy, but I won't. I don't think it's a good idea somehow. I don't think. I mean, if we were supposed to do the splits, we'd be able to do them automatically. I think. I don't know. It's good. This is good. This feels better. More coordinated. You're all looking very smooth when you move. I was noticing I had some brand new people that they really haven't got the same coordination that you all of you have. It's very good. Oh, good. Yeah, they're the best one, the titanium one. It's just the lenses that mess up, so that's good. And then rub the hands together. We will get back to the form at some point. It's just getting the biomechanics. I want to work on biomechanics and also the health. I want to get that health form, the health set. Just for it's the time of year you can work on your health really. Oh yeah. Oops, we've overrun slightly, sorry about that, I was really getting into it. I don't want to rush things either, it doesn't, it's counterproductive, if you try and fit too much stuff in, it doesn't work. One more time.
Quiet this week.
No, I think we've got to put all these chairs back, so, yeah. And nice and tall, you own your space. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top of it together, and bow. Well done, that was nice. Well good. Well done, Nicola. I'm home. Okay, I'd better switch that off. How do I do that? Oh, end. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Bye.